Good evening, everyone. Let's crank. Oh, this case. What? It's upside down. We've had that happen one other time. Come on. Come on. I'm just going to leave them upside down. Because really, does it matter? What's up, Jacob? Which way do you want to go, Jacob? You want to go left or right? You decide for all of us. Do you want to go left or right? What's up, Ryan? Jacob wants to go right, and right it shall be. How are you tonight, Ryan? We are going right. Sorry, Jay. Here's tonight. All right. 2020 Topps Gypsy Queen eBay half case number 5. The other half of this case will be tomorrow night's break. Tyler N, Diamondbacks, Cardinals, Robert S, the Braves, Chris R, the Orioles, Jacob S, the Red Sox, Ryan, the Cubs and the Reds, Alex, the Royals, Jay, the Astros, Adam, Tigers, Dodgers, Marlins, Brewers, Mandy, Rockies, Twins, Rangers, Terrence, the White Sox and Indians, Trey has the Angels, Mark B, the Mets, John O, Yankees, Padres, Nathan G, the A's, Tim has the Nationals, Scott has the Rays, Scott H, Terry H, the Mariners, Jeremy, the Pirates, Anthony R, the Phillies, and Scott R has the Blue Jays. So we will gather all this up. Dad and daughters card breaks and more. Good luck, everyone. Who are you, dad and daughters? Are you a part of this break, or did you just come in to say hi? John Osborne, what's going on? Just a rookie card guy. That's not quite the question, but okay. Does that mean you're a part of the break or not a part of the break? You have a friend in the break. I see. And who is your friend in the break? So that we might ask said friend what he hopes to get out of the break. Escobar is our first one. There's Turner and Vladdy. Hey, nice. So all of this, I'm not gonna sleeve everything while we're doing the break. It just makes it a little faster for the non-autos. So that one's out of 150. As I said, we will break the other half of this case tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow's break. All of this, we had a case break today in the Facebook group, and we will break the rest of it in the Gavin Lux. Yeah, I don't even know what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Does anybody have any idea? Shabbos. Anyway, we're going to ship tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll see that I put my Giants to the left. That is because I keep my Giants in all my breaks. Nico Horner looks to me like he is just a base. Give me one sec. Later, find my phone. Moncada base. So we're looking in the 5-hole. We're looking in the 5-hole. He doesn't have friends, but it's all right. We're looking in the 5-hole, Cody Bellinger, because the 5-hole is where we have the hit. There you go, Justin Turner. Justin Turner logo swap. Yeah, you know. Mike Yastrzemski has nada. 5-hole. So Ryan, what's going on with you tonight? Aaron Judge. Anything fun and exciting? Andrew Heaney. Haney? Honey? Not a lot. How about you, Mandy? Anything going on with you? Jorge Soler. Out of 150. We had a fun Donruss break. I enjoy Donruss. I enjoy the sheer volume. Aha. Kids fighting the kids to go to bed. I know that one. I know that battle. And Mandy is stuck in her little hole. Mandy, don't breathe anybody during the break. I want you to stay at least 6 chats away from everyone else. Alvarez will get a sleeve. I don't want you infecting anyone else in chat. Bryce Harper, Wheel of Fortune. First autograph, Adbert Alzolay Cubbies. Just make sure the chat's in between, or you know.
Old style?
Yeah.
Ryan leads us out. I know I'm old-fashioned this way, guys, and I fully admit it, but I don't like when people, I mean, this is a little silly, I guess. I don't like people bring their little breaks in the room and pretend to be, I don't know, whatever to try to get some publicity for themselves, you know, for whatever it is they do. I guess I'm goofy that way. Out of 250. I find that disrespectful. That's good. I guess that's just me. Second one, Corey Dickerson. I can't believe it. We have never hit this guy before. When you say hits, T-Bonix, is it T-Bone X or is it T-Bonix? Either way. When you say hit, do you mean autograph or do you mean just anything? Because if you just mean anything, yeah, then we've hit a, we do have a hit. Are you saying there's something wrong with hitting Corey Dickerson every case? Who knows? We will recap at the end as well. A no-name giant. John, you know, I like that. You might be right. You might be right. That is true. He is in a lot of stuff, isn't he? The Mariner that we hit so far was Shed Long out of 250. Am I wrong on that, guys? Am I wrong that I get a little annoyed when people have, you know, they want to try to build their breaks off the back of people who have put in the time and effort? Am I wrong on that? I was attacked by a vicious mountain lion. Vicious mountain lion attack. Maybe I'm a little too sensitive about those kind of things. I admit it. See, what happened was, here's the real story. I was out grilling some T-bone steaks for me and Annette while the break was ending. And I threw some hot dogs on there. And then out of nowhere came this vicious mountain lion. Tried to attack me, take my hot dog. I did not let said mountain lion take my hot dogs, but he got my hand. This looks like a 42. JD Martinez, 42. As he tried to get my, I reached in and I grabbed the hot dog from his mouth. And he bit me. Are you saying that that can't be true? Are you saying that my story might be a fabrication? What's the word they use in what's the word they use in oh my lord, in the natural, what does he say? A canard. Are you saying that my story is made up? Hey, another Tatis goal, Pete Alonso. Are you saying that I was not attacked by a vicious mountain lion? All right, then it was Hitler and she clawed me. Hitler clawed me. 25 out of 50. Hitler got me when I was throwing her off the couch. Lou Bob. So what happened was, Hitler. No, I don't burn myself cooking. Come now. That's for rookies. I'm not a rookie. What happened was Hitler was sitting in my spot, my customary spot on the couch. And I said to Hitler, Hitler, please get out of my spot. And Hitler would not move. And so, like any good American, I grabbed Hitler and I went to fling her across the room, as any good American will do. And then, as I did so, she did a ninja spin and caught my hand. Contreras. She did a ninja spin and caught my hand. And there was blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Yeah, Jess. Thank you, John. How come John gets it, the rest of you guys don't? Why does John get it and the rest of you guys don't get this? John, that is exactly right. My pet mountain lion's name is Hitler. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. What? You're saying now you're saying my story's not nice, Ryan? I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, Bazooka back. Garber for the Twins. I just want to say for the record that Hitler is evil. You know? Anyone who thinks otherwise has a problem. They are full of grilled hot dog. That's how those puppies are. And of course, Twitchy tries to bite your finger off when you give him a piece of hot dog. Bite your finger off. I literally did have to pull my finger back out of his mouth. Artemis tried her best to be patient and wait. And she does a good job of sit. But she did not do a good job of easy. So, that was okay. Floppy, on the other hand, not only did he sit and wait patiently, but he took that hot dog very gently. So 1 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 out of 3. Oh, look at that. Advert Alzale. Mini. Out of 99. Look at that. That's cool. Look at Ryan talking bad about me, telling me, saying I make up my stories. I just keep getting hits for him and getting hits for him. I can think of a Black Eyed Peas song that I'd like to sing right now. Something about Where's the Love. 83 out of 99. But I won't. I'll hold my tongue. Alvarez. I get attacked by a mountain lion, called a liar, but it's fine. So here's my suggestion to people. Here's my suggestion to people. If you're going to, man, our second no name for the Giants, Buster. If you're going to come into someone else's feed unannounced, and you're going to use your breaker name, which I think is a cute name, by the way, you should come up with a better answer than I'm watching with a friend, or I have a friend in the break. Come up with something original. You know, try flattery. Try flattery. I would try flattery next time. I would personally say, no, but I've watched a lot of your breaks before, and you're really good at this, and I was just hoping I could just hang out and watch how the master does it. To which I would answer, shown up. And then everything would be good. So try that next time. just a little bit of a heads up.
Same amount of nerd.
I didn't say it right. But, you know. Because The Last Dragon is a great movie. And if you don't say so, think so. You know, I would respect that, though. I would respect that. I mean, I would still block you, but I would respect that. I don't want anything. I'm just here to steal your people. Get some, get a little screen time for myself off the work that you've done to build your own. Like, all right, dude. Good for you. And I'd still, you know. Oh. Now, John, I have to, I have to block that, unfortunately. You wouldn't know this, John, or Jacob, I mean, sorry. Bruce Leroy. CJ, you're the man. You wouldn't know this at all, Jacob, but we have a profanity thing on our channel because we have young kids who watch. And so I'm not only deleting that because of the profanity. But you would know that, so no harm, you know. Shane Bieber, 3750. No big deal. No big deal. You wouldn't know. Well, every name you put in there will be Mandy something. I mean, I would just, if I'm going to do that, you know, I honestly, the truth is, I buy into a lot of breaks. Not as much as I did before, but I still buy into a decent clip. And when you see me, you will always see me in there as Dune. You're never going to see me in there as Restlesscraft Breakers because I think that's disrespectful. And when I see people in other people's feed and they're under their breaker name, they're not under their breaker name for any other reason that they're trying to get screen time for themselves. And I just don't dig that. I just think that's wrong. What? A Dodger autograph? Why, we've never pulled a Dodger autograph out of this product in at least a day. If I'm picking one team, truthfully, I don't like the Dodgers, but if I'm picking one team for this product, I'm picking the Dodgers because we inevitably get 18 Dodger autographs. No, I can't. If you're just watching and hanging out, I can't see. Well, I'm sure there is, but I'm not technologically advanced enough to do so. I could probably ask my son if he could figure it out. Oh wait, there is something when I watched on my phone one time that I could see who was in the room. David Dahl for the Colorado Rockets. Out of 250. So all of a sudden, lots of people got trapped in their homes, and now everybody and their mama wants to start breaking. Is that it? Because it's been like a rash. Oh, you can mention it. You can mention all you want, Alt Brave. You can, yeah. I mean, I make fun of the Dodgers because I have to, because I'm paid by DodgersSuck.com to do so. And because I'm a Giants fan. But it's okay to talk about the Dodgers. It's perfectly fine. That's DodgersSuck.com for all the Dodger haters in the world. All right, I've done my part. Someone's actually going to look up DodgersSuck.com, and I would not be surprised if there really was a website. Out of 150, Eddie Rosario. We need another autograph out of these. Jacob, that is my problem too, dude. Oh, my Lord, Paul. Can I give you some people? Can I give, even if you're not here to steal it, can I give you one or two? Jacob, it has taken me it has taken me, well, we haven't been doing this 2 years yet, but it's taken me what we did in 2018 and then all of 2019. So this one must be a Jackie. This one's a Jackie too. To not die every time product comes in. Before initially, yeah, forget about it. Forget about it. I would die every time a product came in because I just wanted to open it all. Yeah, even if you were a breaker, Paul, I don't care if you come under your name. Come under your name. Just, you know, I mean, it's disrespectful to have some, because there's other breakers that buy into my stuff, and I know they're breakers, but they do it the respectful way that I think everyone should, and that's not trying to promote yourself in someone else's channel. Reyes, back. That's all I'm saying. I just think it's disrespectful. I would never do that to another breaker. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people, you know, join your Facebook group, invite everybody and their mother in your Facebook group, and then run away. And they always inevitably invite me too. I'm like, what, dude, get out of here. What are you doing? The one person to avoid is me. It's a shame. People, you know, if there was more respect in the world, we'd be a much better place. Trying to figure out what we're going to break in the Facebook group. How's it going, Jonathan? I'm going to get beat up with that what's up thing now. From now on, I can feel it. I'm just going to learn to accept the fact that you guys are going to beat me over the head with that thing. So here's a story. Zach Collins, we get a lot of this guy too. Here's a story about the was up thing. Some bozo joined my group, the Facebook group, and the first thing out of his mouth is him saying, "What's up?" and can I do breaks in your group? And so my response was, "You must be some kind of dumb." And then I kicked him out, took a picture of it, and posted it, and asked people not to do that. And so now I'm going to get beat up by all these guys in the Facebook group who are going to was up me until hell freezes over. Anthony Rizzo, no name. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's 2 people so far. Thunder Pete. That's what they should call him. Oh, well. Give you more material. How much more material you need? We do sometimes 3 breaks a day in the Facebook group. I'm not giving you anything. Yeah, I know. It's a miracle. And that was my first response. Was you must be some kind of dumb. My favorite retail place to buy cards is no retail. Target.com. 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 There are some underrated places I personally do not like Toy Biz or Toy Wiz, I think it's called. Toy Wiz, I find it to be, I don't know. I just don't like it. Something about it bothers me. But what's it called? What's that name of that book place? Million Books Net? Is your mom here? 1 Million Books, I think is what it's called. If you look on their website, they often have retail, and sometimes you can get some good deals on stuff. I bought a case of 2018 Topps Chrome from them last year, and out of 150, and got it for, you know, $20 per when it was selling for almost 30 other places. I think it's called 1millionbooks.com. So that is where I would check as well. There, I gave away my secret. Brantley out of 150. Christian Yelich. You bet. And I get good deals from them sometimes on stuff. Every once in a while, you'll find some little hidden. I don't know why things show up kind of weird sometimes. It's like maybe somebody, oh crap, look at this case I found. But I have had a couple of good purchases from them. But I use Target.com more than anything else because I think Target does a good job. Come on, just be a decent auto. Well, Diaz out of 99. It's got the logo swap. 85 out of 99. Not horrible. I mean, there's even money that a Marlins prospect is going to go to another team and become worth a crap. Yes. Yeah. That's my thing. I now get to buy all the retail wholesale, which is nice. I am still bound by Reyes for the Tigers. Bound by the rules of retailers that I can't sell it below retail cost and all that other stuff, which is fine. Which is fine. It's okay with me. And Target, the good thing about Target too is every once in a while you'll catch that deal where they do 25 bucks off 100, and then sometimes you can really. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the last one, big one was Mojo last year that we caught a run on there with that 25% off, and I bought. I got. Oh my lord, we got a ton. They aren't going to cancel the season. Paxton. Baseball will be played this year. 150. But who knew? I mean, who knew? But they will play. Somebody said that earlier, and I still think it's going to be 120 to 140 games will get played. I would like to see 130. I think 130 weeds out hot streaks. And June 1st, I mean, that's not bad, though, right? I mean, all things considered, June 1st wouldn't be a bad date. I think we're going to go, I think we're going mid-May. I really do. Nah, I don't think they're pushing anything back. I don't think they're pushing anything back. The only thing you can do is shorten the season, right? I mean, you're not going to, I just don't think pushing it back makes any sense. Just shorten the season, play the World Series as normal, call it what it is, and then move on to next year. I think if it's only like an 80-game season, I think you can get teams that catch a hot streak and can ride that through. I don't think you can do that for. I really think it needs to be 130, at least 130, and I don't think anyone can make it through that. You play more double headers. You play more double headers. Do we have a major league team that plays in Virginia? Play more double headers. Play some double headers. Make it up. Okay, then you play 120. I mean, these. Whoa, that's a nice one. I mean, these are professional baseball players. These are guys who get paid to do this. You can't play 2 games. You don't have the roster now with 26 men to play a doubleheader. Play more doubleheaders. Yeah, you do. Then make it. Then give them some more pitching staff. The Major League Baseball can do whatever it needs to do to make this year work. We're going to give everybody 30 players to finish out the year. Let them do what they want. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Why can't you do that? That would be very easy to do. Yep. Get rid of All-Star Weekend. You know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. If getting rid of All-Star Weekend helps you complete the season, then do it. But pushing things back doesn't make sense unless the venue is such. The venues are such that you aren't going to run into weather issues at every single one of the games, and I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that. You know what I'm saying? And do the best. So if the season end up only being 85 games, it is what it is. Then let it be 85 games, but play it out. More double headers to help make it up. Expand the roster just a little bit. You can cover anything. You can cover anything. Hey, look at that. Wow. Where did this case come from? I know this wasn't the West Coast. I miss baseball. We'll get playing. I think we're okay. I still think we're playing. I still think we're playing mid-May. And again, even if they pushed it back to June 1st, okay. Okay. But we're playing this year. If they're playing in Korea, they're going to be playing in America. It's just a matter of time. So we'll get through what we have to get to. They said we're gonna peak probably in the next 2 weeks, and it is not. Oh, look at this, Nick Senzel. Woo, look at that. That one's sweet. Reds out of 150. Who has the Reds? Ryan. Ryan, you better name a kid after me. Look it. I get it with the. I get it, and we should be taking all the precautions that we need to take with it. 57 out of 99. Oh, this one's out of 99. Okay, so this is a different blue. Huh. I personally don't think it is when it all fleshes out, they're going to figure out it wasn't as bad as they thought it was. But B, it was important to take whatever precautionary measures we needed to because we just didn't know. We just didn't know, and that's what we're doing right now. We just don't know. So better to be safe than sorry. And I think that leads us to see that we're going to be more prepared for this, I think, in the future. Now, here's my thing. Now, here's what I will say to you, and I will mean this. If they put the National Guard on alert throughout the entire nation, I think then that's a little bit different. But I don't see that happening. You got to have them though, right? You got to have them because you got to stop looting in certain places. You got to make sure that people aren't being dumb because you can't have people being dumb. Allard, Texas Rangers. And inevitably, some knucklehead's going to go around. He's going to do something dumb. And someone needs to keep that knucklehead from doing it. Who did I just sleeve for the Rangers? I sleeved Jonathan Hernandez. And there's Jonathan Hernandez again. So I think it's all good. I think it's all good. Yeah, for sure, Alt. For sure. Yeah. If this does nothing else for us, maybe it will help some people discover hygiene.
Yes.
And if a few people who need to discover hygiene, amen. Amen. Especially some of these young men. Oh. Guriel. Out of 250. But, you know, we'll count them when we're done. If you want, Jay, I'll count them when we're done. But I mean, all the doom and gloom. I'm a former reporter, so you know when I see some of these stories and the doom and the gloom and the nonsense, you know, you can't compare straight numbers to Taiwan or South Korea or what they're doing, because it's not a fair comparison. You know, you're talking how many do they have in their country compared to how many do we have? I mean, you got to do some math in order to get those numbers to look like they should look if you're going to do a proper comparison. So there's a lot more doom and gloom than there needs to be. So I just think, you know, a lot more doom and gloom than there needs to be. Chris Bryant. What is Chris Bryant doing? He is doing something. Oh, 42. And that's like our third one in this case. Our half case. That's nice. All right, while you guys last box mojo, I'm going to do a quick count on Jordan. So you guys last box mojo. Ryan doesn't need it, but maybe one or two other people do. But either way, at the end of all of this that happens, we will be fine. We will be fine. This is America. We make it through all kinds of tough stuff. We make it through fine. We will make it through this just fine. We will be a little smarter on the other end of it, which we should be. We'll deal with our shortcomings from this one, but who would have known? We didn't see it coming. And how could we? But we'll be better prepared for the next one, and then life will go on, right? So 1 Jordan of the fortune teller, 2 for the world, 1, 2, 3, 4. This way. No one wants a last box mojo? I don't think we had any color, did we? Yeah, I would have put it in I'd have put it in something. Yeah. At some point, everyone's going to get a check from the government in the mail or direct deposit or whatever they're going to do. Half the people who collect baseball cards will spend it on baseball cards. Need an autograph out of here. Baez. Dang it. Baez for the Cubs. Out of 99. I think that's if you're gonna do something like that, do it quick. That's all I have to say. Do it quick. There's a lot of people hurting right now. We are fortunate we are not one of them. But for all those people who are hurting, get them their money. Give them some hope. Let them go get what they need to get through this. A lot of companies are being very good about it. You know, all of our local companies are being very good about it. No one's threatening to shut anything off if you can't pay, and you know, so everybody's doing their best, and that's all we can expect. Things are not perfect, but man, Jackie again. We're just Jackie weekending all over the place. John, make sure you share. I hope it's a good one. It's a Jackie too. But we're all going to be up. That's all I know, and that's all I care about. And I think these kind of things are good for us as a country. Helps us refocus our priorities. You know, if nothing else, families who maybe didn't spend a lot of time together are spending more time together, which is fantastic. You rediscover your spouse. You rediscover your kids. You know what I'm saying? Out of 50, James Marble. Because some are going to come out with stronger marriages and better bonds with their kids after this is over, and that's worth it as well. Some people are going to discover their faith again, and I think that's worth it as well. So we ride out the storm, and then we are better on the other side. No, they have no more than pass away from anything else, Mandy. The common cold. I mean, the numbers are not out of line with the common cold. Again, let me give you some perspective. There was that doomer and gloomer that a lot of this stuff went on over in England, who said if England doesn't do anything, 500,000 people could die. Well, then he revised it last week, and he says, oh, I was wrong. It looks like it's going to be less than 20,000, and 10,000 of that 20,000 will have died anyway from old age or other problems with, you know, with infirmities. Okay, so you just revised the number from 500,000 down to less than 20, and half of them from things, so you're talking less than 10,000. One life is not acceptable, but what is normal during the cold and flu season anyway? You know what I'm saying? I just maybe. And again, let's look at how many people die every year from the cold and the flu. You know, if 50,000 Americans were dead right now, I would be a lot more worried. And again, one life is more than should happen, and I think it is awful for people who have lost loved ones in this, but it is not out of line with other things. So it's, you know, let's hope it stays that way, but we'll make it through. We're America. We always make it through. Stock market's actually doing better, you know. Will Smith, a Dodger. Who would have believed it? For some people, liquor store is essential. I don't. I mean, how many people die every year from the... How many... Is that worldwide or in America? I mean, how many people die from the cold and the flu every year? That many die from the cold and the flu every year. And the thing is, they're talking about... Some of these numbers they're talking about don't make sense. I was reading a story, and they were talking about it, that they expect X amount of people to die. It's more than 25,000. It's more than 25,000. But that would be that they would, in order for them to hit that number, it would have to be, holy cow, left untreated for 3 cycles. So, you know, and let's be honest, and I again, I don't think any number is acceptable. I don't think any number is acceptable, but a worldwide pandemic and only to lose 100 to 200,000 people, that is a very small number, all things considered. That is a small number, all things considered. The Cubs, again, Robo Garcia. When these kind of things happen, the first thing that happens with me is I go into reporter mode. I want to know what the truth is. I don't want to know what the hype is. I don't want to know what the nonsense is. I don't know. I don't want to know. This is not CNN, Alt Brave. This is not CNN, and you can take that however you want to. Well, when we hit 29,000, when we hit that number, then I will say, you know, ESPN, Fox, or ESPN, ESPN, the old ESPN, when it was just a sports channel. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, baseball will be played. We will not lose as many people as as the Stuart Scott. Come on, Alt Brave, the Stuart Scott days. We are not going to lose as many people as they believed. The Babe. Nice. And we're going to come through this fine on the other side. Life will get back to normal. We'll be a little bit stronger as a country because of it. And we'll be ready to roll. And we'll be ready to roll. I am just not a doomer and gloomer, guys. It's just not my nature to be one. I see the positives in this thing. And the positive in this thing is 100,000 aren't already dead. The positive in this thing is we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Right? I mean, I guess I could be a negative person and a doomer and gloomer, but I'm not sure how that helps. I'm not saying anyone else would be. I'm just saying is being one. I'm just saying for me. I'd rather be positive, even in the face of bad things happening, because I just don't like being a doomer and gloomer. I don't see a need for it. Oh, this is cool. So this is 42 with the logo swap. I didn't notice that. Man, we got a lot of 42s out of this thing. Can you see the Strasbourg? Did we get a Strasbourg? If we did, I'll show it to you. These are all out of either 150 or 250. Soler for the Royals, Long for the Mariners, Dahl for the Rockies, Brantley for the Astros, Gurriel for the Astros, Strasburg. There's your Strasburg. And he is out of 250 for the Nationals. And a nice Nico Horner out of 150. These are out of the packs. Escobar for the Diamondbacks out of 150. Rosario out of 150 for the Twins. Paxton out of 150 for the Yankees. Baez out of 99 for the Cubs. And then this nice Tatis out of 50. 25 out of 50, so 1 out of 2 for the Padres. Let's go here. Logo swap. Sanchez for the Yankees. Reyes for the Tigers. So we had more 42s than we had the swap. So that's pretty good. No name. We had, I'll have to dig out my Giants, but I had 3 Giant no name. But the other 2 are Chris Bryant and Jonathan Hernandez for the Rangers. And these are the Jackies. These are all 42s. Martinez for the Red Sox. Contreras with the logo swap for the Cubs. Noah Syndergaard, he's got a 42 for the Mets. Chris Bryant for the Cubs. And then Xander Bogaerts. That is a lot for a half case. That's a lot for a half case. It's pretty good. 2 black and white. Bieber for the Indians and Marvel for the Pirates. Bieber is 37 out of 50 and Marvel's 27 out of 50. 2 bazooka back. Reyes for the Indians, Garver for the Twins. And then these are the high numbers. Ripken for the Orioles, Johnny Bench for the Reds, Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Reggie Jackson for the ace and the babe. Let's do the autographs. Mini. Okay, base. Alzolay for the Cubs. Dickerson for the Pirates. Beatty for the Dodgers. Collins for the White Sox. Allard for the Rangers. Smith for the Dodgers. And Garcia for the Cubs. We have come across a few that had damage on the bottom, but these all look good. Out of 99, Nick Senzel. This is a nice one for the Reds. Out of 99, Diaz for the Miami Marlins. This is a logo swap. And then Gypsy Queen Mini out of 99. Usually these, when we pull these, they've all been, others have been black and white. Alzolay for the Cubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got them all right. All right, guys, there you go. Thank you for all the guys that I just met tonight. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys buying in. It was good meeting you all. We do lots of breaks in our Facebook group. If you like doing lots of breaks, our Facebook group is a good place to be. Lots of good people. I had a blast as well. John, thank you. Thank you all, Brave. No problem at all. Everyone, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. We're going to break the other half case of this tomorrow night. And we will see you all then. Look for shipping to happen tonight. We will have this out tomorrow, so there won't be any rollover shipping for tomorrow's break because we're going to sort this and ship it all. So you guys all have a great night, and we will talk to you soon.